And Warriors Garlic before that said he played Tropico 3 and 4.
Very cool.
And Warriors Garlic also said, I would love to get Mortal Kombat, but my PlayStation Plus is running out. And Hulu and WWE Network are too, so you know that costs money.
So it's all about priorities.
Yeah.
Then,
Hey, totally fine. PlayStation Plus offers so much in dollars in terms of free games alone. So they're going to have Never Alone for this free game this month. I mean, that's how I have Injustice and a lot of free games. PlayStation Plus essentially forced me to get a 2 terabyte hard drive for my PlayStation 4 because of all the free games I've been downloading. That I had to expand that space wicked fast.
Right.
And then what else am I thinking of? And then Hulu. I haven't really used much Hulu, but WWE Network I have used. It has a lot of cool stuff on there.
It does.
Especially Monday Night Wars. I keep loving Monday Night Wars. There's more to it than Monday Night Wars.
Yeah.
That's why we watch WrestleMania, but...
Yeah, I wrote a article on... first, then you can at least see.
Ring, 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 ring. Oh no, that totally sounds like my phone. Not my voice whatsoever.
Ring a ding ding.
Ring, ring,
dong.
ring, 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 ring. Let me answer this call. Click. Uh-huh. What's that? Oh, Brian, it's Papa John on the phone.
Papa John's?
He's asking if we could plug him some more. What's that, Papa John? You want us to advertise your what? Okay, goodbye, Papa John.
I can't
Click.
use my weapon.
You have to press up on the right
on
the D-pad.
Never mind.
That's what Papa John told me. What Papa John also told me is
Papa John.
better pizza, better gaming, Papa John's.
Hey
And
guys.
he's officially, oh my God, Peyton Manning, you're gonna tell us what Papa John was gonna what told me to tell everybody?
Oh my gosh, yes.
What?
Papa John's has some great specials. If your favorite sports teams win the day before, you get 50% off your order the next day.
And they're also doing a red button Japanese pizza, which apparently is just pizza without cheese. So it looks like a big red button.
Yes.
That sounds terrible. Well, thank you for liking that, Peyton Manning. Nathan Chu's into play saying Disney, Disney, Disney.
Nathan Chu in the house!
Nathan Chu, hello, my friend. I think we know you. And Warrior Garlic says, you guys see there will be a fight pad for the PS4, Xbox One. And so, you got that option as well as a fight stick. Which is pretty cool.
Yes.
Now I'm going to be full disclosure, I think I'm going to use the regular controllers for it. Just to let them know. I'm not against fight sticks. In fact, fight sticks give you an advantage in fighting games.
Yes, they do.
That's noteworthy. So I'm not going to try to play it off, but I'm going to also say we're probably going to use regular controllers. But I'll try to get as many fatalities off that time as possible, because I always see bits and pieces of that game every day, and I just, can't wait to see more of it.
That's right.
Even though we are playing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm talking about pure violence. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, dudes. You heard that wicked new song I came up with?
Let's hear it.
You just heard it.
That was it?
That was you hear
Background
it?
music? That was you?
That's me?
Well, that's pretty darn good, man.
Why you convincing them? That is not you, dude. I'm sorry to tell you that, but there's a couple cereal boxes and a random pizza box on top of those cereal boxes with drawings on them. No, son, this is really DJ equipment. No, it doesn't even have a plug. How do you think it weighs only 3 pounds? Shit, son. Arnold goes flies through helicopters. He does not fly through helicopters. He flies through helicopters. I come up with crazy beats. Quit being jealous because you're a little sick home. Listen, Holmes. Just because your only talent is to sit on your butt and not get dames, doesn't mean you can call me and my man Arnold your names.
Oh, I don't know why you bring me into this, but I'll go with it. I guess I get brought up every time.
Wargog says, I'd like to try the fight stick at least for the other games as well. You know, have the fight stick for like Killer Instinct would be awesome too. I mean, I love playing that game, so...
Maybe you will get one then.
Maybe I will. I mean, I fold well to peer pressure. Here I am with 2 fight sticks.
Oh, never get a fight stick next week.
I'll
I have a
never.
fight stick.
Oh, here's a webcam. You can watch my fight sticks. I do feel like we're gonna get a webcam eventually. I would like to get that for at least so people can see my scared face, and then they can see Arnold and see that he's really here. Box. Nathan Sue says Arnold flies through the air with the greatest of ease.
Thank you so much, Brian and Nathan too.
Did you say Nathan too?
I said Nathan too.
Nathan Chu.
Nathan too.
It sounds like you say Nathan too, but whatever. Arnold, you did not fly through the helicopter. I don't know how many times I have to break this to you. That is CG.
I said I'd be back. I said I was back. I fly to the helicopter. Up yours. I'm getting out of here.
You're not getting out of here. You're just taking 2 steps away, and you're turning around, and you're sitting your butt back down.
I'm too lazy.
Okay, you're out of it, Arnold. Quit sniffing that glue over there.
He's not sniffing glue today, actually. He's being a good guy. But I am not being a good boy whatsoever.
What are you doing over there?
This is vodka. And this is tequila. And I'm going to die tonight on alcohol poisoning.
Don't do it. Don't
do it, Ray. We love you, Ray. Actually, I'm lying, but don't do it. Shit, this guy's crazy. Pass me up some of that vodka. Well, drink effects around. I think right now we want to know where to go.
I'm just kind of, but at least I guess am I gaining experience points?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. I know walking through different areas is letting things happen. I'm just hoping for us finally to meet up with our Disney friends and forge a lasting bond. Hey, since Nathan Chu's in here, what is your... I know I asked you this a bazillion times, but I think all the peeps want to know, what is your favorite Disney animated film, Nathan Chu? Let the people in the chat know. At least it's not a turn-based game. Can you imagine keep on going to load screen and then going to a turn-based?
Yes.
Repeatedly? As much as I like RPGs, turn-based RPGs could sometimes have little annoyances to them. Doesn't mean they're bad games.
Yeah.
And Nathan Chu mentions that his favorite animated movie is Lion King.
Lion King is probably like right there in my
Which
top
is pretty
3.
emotional. And Nathan Chu says he's amazing, talking to Arnold for the pre-show at WrestleMania. We went over Arnold and his red eyes, which he's also claiming are real, and I am claiming that that is fake. And Mr. So Far Gone says, anyone like Cadbury eggs?
You know what? No, I don't.
What?
I
what?
do not.
Zip it.
No, I consider them. I'll tell you, if I get one, then it's yours, because I do not like them.
Really?
I don't. I never did when I was a kid.
I like Cadbury eggs. They're tastiness. Even the caramel ones, too.
No,
Wow.
I know.
I'm learning more about you every day, Brian. I don't know if I still like you. I'm just kidding. I love you.
I'm a freak.
You're a freak like me. Someday they'll notice.
So if I ever get any Cadbury eggs, maybe we'll go the other way.
Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out where to go. We're going back to the Gizmo shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other end.
I feel like the third district where it had that Fire Emblem and the lock key is kind of like the ultimate focal point at the end to get to.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. So Nathan Chu says he prefers action RPGs. Cadbury eggs are good, but only one or bad things happen to my stomach. And then Mr. So Far Gone, he says Brian, and he shows a heart that's broken. And he says you've broken his heart officially.
Well, I'll tell you what.
And he also says Cadbury eggs on ice cream, and he puts a big old heart next to it, which sounds delicious, delightful.
Don't think of it like sadness for me.
I think
it
it's
as
sadness.
rewards for you, because if I ever get Cadbury eggs, now I know who to give them to.
You know who to give Cadbury eggs to.
Because think about it like that. It's more for you guys.
I just want to say welcome to everybody that's watching us. This is Throwback Thursday Throwdown. We do this every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, which is 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We are playing the much delayed game that everyone requested, which is Kingdom Hearts. I have not played this for about 12 years, so it's the case with Brian. We're about an hour into the game per se. We're at Transfer Town. We are admittedly lost. So if you do have any pointers or tips, let us know. I do feel kind of dumb, not knowing exactly, to this day where to go. I did pass this part, but I did admit I did not finish this game, which is one of my greatest sins. But I'm going to be full out there with y'all. My name is James, and with me is...
This is Brian.
So... And we also have Arnold. And Nate says he never had him on ice cream. Mr. So Far Gone, he says, Nate, it's so good. Now...
So good!
I don't know if he would say it like that. He'd probably say, so...
I'm thinking of the... Was it the Teen Girl Squad?
Oh, yeah. So good!
Which I heard...
I haven't seen it for a long time. That's Homestar Runner, right?
I did hear that there was a new Homestar Runner email that was read yesterday. And it was not an April Fool's joke.
He's alive?
The guy put up a new YouTube video.
That is awesome.
Like years.
Wow, they did Trogdor and all that stuff. That's a pretty funny... I mean, I like RedButtonJamFest.com.
Trogdor with his one strong arm.
I like Red Button Jam Fest, but Homestar Runner is pretty legit.
Yes.
We're now sponsored by Homestar Runner. But no, they're really good.
The Poop Smith.
What do you say?
I said the Poop Smith.
The Poop Smith?
All hail.
I never had Cadbury eggs on ice cream. That sounds delicious. But we were talking about Homestar Runner. April Fool's Day, not to bring us to a sad note, but I'm going to be real here. We found out about a certain person's passing Fool's Day, and we thought it was a prank. But it wasn't a prank. Mitch Hedberg. We found out he passed the day before April Fool's Day, and I remember the news came out on April Fool's Day. Mitch Hedberg. Brian introduced me to this awesome comedian. If you haven't ever heard of Mitch Hedberg, I recommend checking out one of his stand-ups. He's hilarious. And if you're wondering why he's so weird on stage and his hair from his eyes, he apparently has really bad stage fright.
And he's on drugs.
What? And he did drugs, but apparently that was stage fright. But yeah. But unfortunately passed away, and I remember that the news broke out on April Fool's, and I thought it was a prank, but it wasn't, so... Much my condolences. I know this is years later. Not to bring us down on a sad note. I feel like we're missing something.
Yeah, that's what I'm just kind of looking at.
Maybe I should just Too mad my sister wasn't playing. She would know where to go. She loves the whole series, what Nathan Chu says. He says he has to try the Cadbury eggs and ice cream, and Nathan Chu also says that maybe we could do another Kingdom Hearts Throwback Thursday down the line, maybe during summer, and he could bring her over.
Sure.
That's totally fine. I mean, it's not often we have a girl on Throwback Thursday Throwdown. And that would be a nice change of pace to have someone that knows those Kingdom Hearts a little bit more. I mean, it's nothing I have against this game. It's just 2002. I have to think back. Is that like Knights of the Republic, era? It was 2003. I'm trying to think of what other games came out around 2002 that took up my time, that prevented me from finishing this game. It's still one of my sins. Like another one of my sins. I never beat Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Which I love that game.
It's a good game.
And I revisited it just recently, and again, I have to go back and fucking finish it. There's certain games that I know are classics, and I played bits of them, and I know they're good. But for some reason, something comes up, and I never quite finish them. This is one of them. Pretty much Kingdom Hearts 1, and I never played Kingdom Hearts 2. So this is a big thing for me. Third District's what we found. And so for me, it's a dirty secret, but also Chrono Trigger's another one that I need to beat. How about you, Brian? Is there any games that you know are classics you kind of played, but you didn't really finish, and you feel kind of ashamed to admit you had never finished, or?
I would definitely say not ashamed, but let me think. One I've been meaning to just get to, there's no reason why I put it down, was the expansion for...
Brian's actually played, by the way, Nathan, but Nate says that call and he might be able to help us.
Oh, okay. The one that I've been meaning to play through that I haven't in a while is the DLC for Red Dead.
Okay.
Like Red Dead Redemption is my all-time favorite story.